Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CGI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance easier to see. And in this case, makes answering a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that very nice move here, the final portion of the day. Again, each of these represents 30 minutes. So essentially the last hour, hour and a half is where this move started, and the move being a bounce in the upwards direction. But that does lead to the logical question. All right, yeah, I agree. Everybody agrees it did, have some bounce, in it the final portion of the day. But is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce? I have no idea, but the good news is, like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point, and that point is right here at $1.50. Why is $1.50 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that bounces that are truly bounces, bounces with true strength are going to keep on bouncing. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a bounce that's a true bounce is not going to go back to where it was, because that would be, a contradicting statement. So with that in mind, think about $1.50. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's literally putting the price right back inside of this range where it was before the bounce got started. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here, bounces around a little bit on top of that range, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. The previous set of lows would be down there. You picture each of these as stair steps. Well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's what a truly strong move is going to do. It's going to make progress forward as time goes by. And I'm just defining and quantifying quote-unquote progress as $1.50. Now, what about areas of resistance? Initial area of resistance, if this bounce is going to continue, is the highs from today, which are up there at about $2, and we'll call it 20 cents. In the event the price can push through 220, then it all boils back down to the purple line right there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. I realize that line's way up there, so as time goes by tomorrow, that line will continue to move its way downwards and get more and more relevant. But before you're even talking about the purple line, the 50 period, bulls first got to not only get up to 220, but then break through it. So no doubt about it, very nice bounce, the final portion of the day. Is this the start of something bigger? We shall see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.